Hi everyone, welcome to Dream to Learn English. And today we are going to discuss about certain overrated and overboard words. In most of the cases, what we say when we meet to the person, we say, "How are you?" And the person usually answer you, "I am fine, thank you," or "I am okay." So these are highly overused and bored words. Trust me, guys, I'm going to tell you some exciting and very impressive words. Your impression to the people will get changed. And that's really exciting. So let's begin. How is life treating you? Because in most of the cases, this word can be used, how's life treating you, can be used formally or casually. And with this word, we can pronounce it so warmly. How's life treating you? One, how's everything going in your world? So that's the second one, wherein you're asking informally that how's everything going in your world? Because everybody has a small world around you or the person. Because they have a family, they have relatives, they have friends, and you are more of in talking or in a good note with them. So that is something which you can always ask. How's everything around your world? So that could be the second one. Let's talk about the third one. How is it going? So that could be the third one. How is it going? The fourth one, if you talk about how have you been? How have you been? To shorten this part, we can say how you've been, how you've been. So that also can be used. So the fourth one is how have you been going? You are not only talking about that person, you are talking about that person's life. That how's everything going in your life? So that can also be used as a person. So the person is very acquainted or maybe familiar to you. So he or she can probably share, what is going around her. So that can also be used. How's everything going? Most of the people use this word in America or in US or in professional world. So that is called how are you doing? Because in professional world, we are professionally connected. So wherein we ask to the people or to the colleague of or maybe to your counterparts or maybe to your bosses or maybe some other people, like you can always ask them how are you doing, because that's a professional environment, and in professional environment we do not get personal to the people. So we usually ask, or we tend to build that relationship in order to ask in personal note also. But more of in Americas and US or UK, we always heard people saying that how are you doing or what's up. So you can also use what's up. Or now in a WhatsApp application, people usually not even use WhatsApp, so they use a shortest form of it, that is sub. So what's up? Now in application we use it sub. So that's the very shortest form of using WhatsApp. So that is going out of the blue. So these are some new latest words which you can always use and try to impress others. And you can also feel good about using these. And you can also select the one, which one you like the most. And let me also tell you one additional one. That's an awesome one, which are most of the time used casually. It shouldn't be used in a formal language. So we use it. What on earth are you doing? So another one is what on earth are you doing? That's an amazing one. Usually people use this one for a casual one, wherein people are struggling to do something or the other. So usually people ask you, what on earth are you doing? Imagine a baby was playing, and or maybe a teenager was playing, not the baby. A teenager was playing and he ruined your decorations or maybe the bedding. So you can always ask him little in a higher note. You can say, what on earth are you doing? You've ruined my room, you've ruined my decoration of my house. So you can use what on earth are you doing? So that's also one of a word. And just you can always share me which one you like the most, or if you find any other one which you think is different out of this, so you can always share it in the comment section. Now guys, we will talk about when people usually ask you how are you, that we have already done. Now in case if you have to answer them that how are you, so usually people say I'm fine, thank you. And that is what we used to say in our childhood days also, because that is what we've been taught. So I think most of the people have listened this word in the school, that usually teacher or the ma'am used to step into the class and she used to say good morning. So we all used to do, or we all used to say the same thing in chorus: I am fine, thank you. And trust me, this word is still being used in a similar way. And so now today I will be sharing some exciting and new impressive words. Okay, so let's hear it. First one is I am doing well. I am doing well, thanks. Not bad. Or everything is great. Fourth one, usually people ask you that how is everything going? So you can say no complaints. I'm absolutely fine. No complaints. Yeah. How's everything going? You can say it's pretty good. Pretty good. So that's a different word wherein you can state yourself pretty good. So we can always say nothing much. How's everything going? You can say no, nothing much. It's as usual. It's nothing much. If somebody asks you how's everything going in your world, so you can say as good as it can be. As good as it can be. So you can use this word as good as it can be. Wow, that's nice. And now the last one, which is my favorite. Most of the people like this one. So let's look at this. So the eighth one is, if somebody asks you how's everything going in your world, better than fantastic would be an understatement. Yes, that's nice one. Better than fantastic would be an understatement. So you can always use this word, to impress others. So I'm sure you liked one of them or maybe most of them. If not, you can always tell me with your comments that which one you like the most, and share your comments below. Okay, let's talk about another word which is very overused and overrated, and it's very monotonous to use the same word all over again. That is okay. If someone asks you, how are you? Okay. Or if you have to agree with some instance or some situation wherein somebody has asked you, you always say okay. Okay. So instead of using okay, what are we going to use as a new word? Let's hear it. Roger that or copy that. I know this word, roger that and copy that, the first one, is most of the time used in army or where somebody commands you. So this can also be used, if to impress. And that's a different word, obviously. You can also say in a funny and in a humorous way, if somebody asks you to take your agreement. So you can say, okie dokie. So it's a new word. I like this one. This is one of my favorite word, which I usually like it to say. So it's okie dokie. By all means. Yes, you can agree to someone's statement. You can say by all means. You can also use another word which is certainly or all right. Righto. Righto. That's a new word. Yes, we always say right. But instead of saying right, in Americas, most of the people use it, righto. So you can say righto. It's a very common one, and which I heard using many people when somebody asks for your agreement. So you can say sounds like a plan, or sounds great to me. Sounds like a plan, or sounds great to me. So these are the words which you can use instead of okay. And you can also share in the comment section which you like the most. Or if you find any other one which we haven't covered in the session, please do let me know. So in the most of the time, what do we say? We say very good, good, very nice. These are most of the common and overrated or overused words. Amazing. You can say amazing. Or second can be wow, it's fantastic. So it could be wow, it's fantastic. The third one could be it's incredible. Yeah, it's a nice word. We can always use this word. So it is incredible. Incredible. Fourth one, which is phenomenal, which is wow. It's phenomenal. So you can use this word as, yes, that's right. It's phenomenal. And if you have to say somebody that it's enormous. It's enormous. Or you can also say you must see this. Yes, if you watch something, maybe a serial or maybe a series or maybe some movie, you can always talk to the people and you say you must see that. That's amazing. That's so phenomenal. Innocent one which we have heard using people, it's how lovely. It's how lovely. So we can also say how lovely. Yeah. So with this we have completed the very nice instead of very nice or good. So let's talk about the another one wherein we most of the people use one another word which is overrated and overboard words, which is I think. If you have to say anything in the word, what do we use? A word which is I think. So instead of using I think, what you can use, the first one is if you ask me. So instead of saying I think, you can say if you ask me, my opinion is this. You can share your opinion by saying if you ask me. The second one is it seems to me that. Instead of saying I think, you can say it seems to me that. So that could be the second one. It seems to me that, which is a very nice one, wherein you can share your opinion. And the third one is I believe. I believe I am honest towards my job. I believe I love my job. I believe the government is doing extraordinary work. Or the fourth one could be I would say. I would say. In a shorter form, if you talk about, so I would say. So that can also be used in place of I think. I would say. And there are many more, but I'm sure you like it. And you can always share which one you like the most in the comment section, or if I've missed out anyone, you can always share it in the comments. So thank you so much for watching this video. Thank you so much. Stay happy. Bye.